Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful day, beautiful evening. I wanted to jump on here really quick because I was just really inspired because this journey, oh my gosh, this journey we're on, it's just so incredibly beautiful and heart-wrenching, but blossoming at the same time. It's like what's really at the center of a rose, right? Do we ever really know? But yeah, it's that beautiful unraveling of our hearts from this place of, a world that is, can be super cruel and, just super, super harsh, right? And so for those, I think of in a world that's really harsh, that's why we have a lot of roses that are like, protecting themselves. But just imagine what it would be like, right, if we can all just open our hearts because we've been able to heal to the level that, we can just be our authentic selves without being encumbered with, judgment and self-criticism and all of these things that really aren't ours, but we kind of inherit and we pass forward through generations. And or at least something that I've noticed, right? We pass through generations, and and so, I think it's okay right now, especially to not have all the answers. I think whenever we're stepping into our life purpose and our mission and really what we want to accomplish in this world, it's really easy to get distracted and to go outside of ourselves for the answer, but really the answers are all inside, and you're only going to unlock those answers unless you really do the healing work. Because a lot of times, some of the decisions that we make are based on limiting beliefs, and it's not so much about not being able to make money at certain things, although that certainly can play a huge part. There's also sometimes a lot of fear about, how to show up, how to be our authentic selves. Are we going to be judged for it? Are we going to be, criticized or ridiculed for it? And, in a world where many of us have had to go through a lot of ridicule, it's really hard to come out and be ourselves, even after a lifetime of really learning who we are. And but I will say it's so worth the journey. I'm an Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe, and I've been working with them since 2018. I first saw their work the year before, the summer of 2017, and I waited about a year to start investing in my own in my own coaching in that way. And then I decided to become a coach, and then I've joined Life Purpose with them, and I just keep going deeper into the work, even though I did have a lot of resistance to investing in myself in that particular work. But as I've done so, I've really been able to heal on just such an incredible level. At this point, I'm really starting to be able to come out and be my authentic self, and even, share with my friends, my family, that I'm a Twin Flame Ascension Coach, right? Which is super out there, right? And so, I think when we go on our mission, it's like when I first got into the professional development world, it's like I went to this conference, and Donald Epstein, who runs this international form of chiropractic called network spinal analysis, which I love, was really the first part of my ascension path, was that work, because I hurt my back dancing. And so he said, we've got a lot of people who, they know they want to make a difference, and they know something, but they don't know what it is. So I resonated so much with that in my early journey, because I knew I was meant to make a really big difference in the world, but I didn't know exactly what that was going to be like, and I didn't know what I really had to offer. And I think at the time, I was just being prepared to be a guide and be a coach at that time. And for a while I went to the fitness world, tried to be a fitness coach, tried to be a nutrition coach, and then ultimately decided, like, well, I don't want people, I don't want to work with people that love themselves enough to, like, just work out and go on a diet, right? Like, I really want to help people love themselves to be able to get their absolute dream life, with their twin flame and their perfect life purpose, and just a complete soul aligned life. And that's what I'm seeing in my community. Not just am I kind of aligning with my life purpose and what I'm wanting to do, but I'm in a community where everyone's doing that as well. And it's super accepting, vibrant community. So I'd love to introduce you to this community and this work. And yeah, it's just been so powerful for me. So, and I'll say one of the things that as I go deeper into the work, I'm starting to unravel a lot of my anxiety, a lot of my upsets that I didn't even know were just like my normal everyday stuff is starting to dissipate and unravel. And so the things that I've been upset about are actually being resolved. But they're not just being resolved like temporarily, or like, how sometimes it feels like you get temporary relief from something, right? But I'm literally like knocking off layers of things that haven't been working in my life for years and years and years. And as I do that, my income also increases. I'm able to, for instance, I run a dance school. I was able to, hire a coach and kind of get all of the missing pieces of the foundation of my business structure in place, so that I can actually not just have a dance school as a hobby, but I can actually make a really, good income from it. And so, yeah, wherever you are in your life purpose, just know that whatever you love to do, you can find a way to monetize it. And you certainly don't have to. You can always write on the side and, have a regular day job. But I think what the world is coming to is that we're really transitioning. Look at all these people out of work, like out of their offices right now, and I'm sure on some level, some people may miss it, but like, I'm sure there's also a lot of people who are like, yeah, this is amazing. I get to work from home now, and they feel so much supported in their own home environment, and are still able to make a difference in the world with their company. And so, I wonder what the world is going to look like, after things kind of settle down with coronavirus. There's probably going to be a lot less offices, right? Because people can actually get work done at home, and be supported and feel better. And so things are looking different for the world now. And anyway, I'm excited for it. And if you guys want any work, I am an ascension coach. So I really help people work through upsets. I help people understand the dynamics of twin flames. I help people understand how to work through dynamics, because the mirroring effect is really there. And got to help you release a lot of the blocks to the love, because the love is pure. Yeah, it's always there. Yeah, but it's unlocking all of the things that keep us from that true love within ourselves and with God, and ultimately with our twin as well. So, all right. So if you'd like to book a session with me, I'd be happy to teach you the mirror exercise and help you really go deeper in some of the work, so that you can begin to heal. Because I really believe that the best way to create the best way to predict the future, right, is to create it. So I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen, right, because ultimately all roads lead home, right, all of them. But some are faster, right? So I can help you. I can help you get there faster, right? Because we're all heading home with our twin flame. We all are. We're all on the journey. Some are not even aware that they're on the journey, but they're on it, right? And so, but I can help you get there faster I waited a long time to get support. I wish I had gotten support sooner. So I encourage you to book a session. It's $30 for 30 minutes, and we'll just talk about what you're working through right now, how I can help you mirror that so you can heal a layer of that, get an experience of what it's like to work with a coach. If you have any questions about Twin Flames Universe or any of the products, I'd be happy to share my experience. And they have an awesome free starter kit as well. So if you're brand new to hearing about this, they have a great way to get introduced to the work, so you can kind of get a feel of what to expect. And it's powerful. It's powerful stuff. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thanks for listening and watching. And sorry about the lighting. I just was I had to run an errand and was just really guided to stop and take a minute and speak my truth and to share. So you guys have a beautiful night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.